Greetings and salutations everybody, how the devil are we all doing? It's the Nefarious Giant, yep, okay. And in this video, I've got 5 more camp locations for you, and you're probably thinking to yourself, TNG, where the bloody hell do you keep pulling all these spots from? Well, let me assure you guys, after nearly 3 years of being fucked mentally and physically by this game, my anal cavity is extremely vast and open, so yeah. Anyway, let's take a look at the ones we've got here now. So for our first location, we're just down from Foundation. God, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. And I'm actually surprised I've never seen this little area before. Now the tightrope, yeah, that's quite a well-known thing, but this bandstand, I've personally never actually come across it before, and it's actually bloody brilliant. I don't actually think it's a bandstand, it's more of a viewing spot, but we'll just gloss over that. Now, other than this little viewing platform here, just take a look at the view itself. It's actually bloody amazing. I really do like this. It's not the best spot that I've seen in the game, but it's up there, definitely. And to make this location even more desirable, we've got no enemies. Absolutely bloody fantastic, that, isn't it? All in all, it's a solid spot. If you like views, it's got them. If you like walking tight ropes, then yeah, it's got that as well, I guess. And if you like immersive structures, then you've got the little viewing platform. Simply lovely. So for the second spot, again, we're near Foundation. And what we have here is Golem's Cave. Stupid hobbit says. Jesus Christ, it's easy to do that when your balls haven't dropped. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Now this location's a bit of an odd one. Yes, it's very cool because you've got a cave, but there's not much room to actually build around and in it, if that makes any sense. But if you come to the top of it, then you've got a big flat rock that you can build on. So if you wanted to, you could have this as like a little basement. I don't know, I'm just trying to swing some ideas your way. The wildlife's pretty annoying round here as well. You get them floaty jellyfish things, what they call floaters, that's the one. Yeah, got there eventually. So yeah, this could prove to be a little bit of a challenge to build here, but I'm sure if you put a bit of imagination into it, you get an half decent camp at end of it. On to number 3, and this is a very well-known, very old-school location. I like throwing these in every now and again. As you can see, we've got ourselves a rope bridge, and isn't that lovely? Nope, it really isn't, but it's something to build a structure around. Now, if you're fans of Game of Thrones, you may be getting the same kind of vibes as I'm getting, you know, Walder Frey, that kind of stuff, but I'm not on about, you know, the mass genocide and betrayal at a wedding. I'm on about the actual towers that they live in across that river. What's it called? The Twins, that's the one. I don't know, that's just me anyway. As well as the rope bridge, we've got this little campsite down here that you can build in. Now, enemies do spawn here. I've seen cultists, but not much else, to be honest with you. That being said, though, this isn't a spot that I regularly visit, so you could have Buddy Deathclaws here. I don't know, it's a surprise. It makes it more exciting for you, doesn't it? There's also this nice little lake down here as well that you can build in and around, so think of this as 2 locations in one. Yeah, that's the best way of putting it. For this spot, we're back in the forest, and we're just near Vault 76, actually, so that's nice. And there's actually a couple of ways you could go around building here. You've got this tent, so if you're into your immersive builds, then yep, that'll suit you right down to the ground. Incorporate it in there, job's a good one. It's not the best, but it's got a motorbike in there and some other assorted crap. And if that doesn't do it for you, if you come a little bit to the left of that, then you've got this nice little patch of flat land. Now, yes, it's not the biggest flat area I've ever seen in my life, but it's enough to get down a decent-sized camp. And as with most of the forest, to top it off, it's got an half-decent view as well. Again, not a bad location, really easy to build in, and it's got a couple of things there for a multitude of different designs. And last but not least, we're up in the Savage Divide, and we're near the Red Rocket Megastop. I think that's its name anyway. It's a big, ginormous gas station, I think. And what we've got ourselves here is a military checkpoint. Simply lovely. Now, as you can see, we've got an APC that we can go inside. Very, very nice. It is missing its concrete base, though, because that's what all military vehicles have, as we all know. We've got a tent, which is stocked with some crap, which is, again, very, very lovely. A nice little shooty platform here. And to finish off the military vibe, we've got a little 4x4 as well. Brilliant. Now, if this isn't enough military goodness for you, then there's actually a relatively flat patch of land nearby as well. And if you really wanted to, you could use this area to put down a more permanent base, the Brotherhood Flat Tower, the Armory, or just build something from scratch. Alternatively, you could put down a Buddy Modern House here. It's absolutely fine. I'm sure it'll match in perfectly with the surroundings. Couple of things to note though, guys. There is enemies here. I've had mole rats, and they are the most frustrating things you can come across in the wasteland. That and rad scorpions as well. And to make things extra spicy as well, the blue car explodes, so just stay clear of that if you're doing some friendly shooting. Now, in all seriousness, I know I said at the beginning that I can just keep pulling locations out my arsehole, but it's not an endless pit. It is getting to the point where these locations are getting harder and harder to find. The map's only so big, and I'm sure that every single one of these has been covered on a video on YouTube somewhere in the past as well. So I will persevere as long as I can with doing these. If I find something interesting, then I'll put it out, but I'm not going to upload a video of just me showing a piece of grass. You know, it's a bit counterproductive. So yeah, basically what I'm saying is just bear with me if you're here for the camp location stuff. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and as they say in the north, I will love you and leave you. Remember to hit that like button if you did like it, and if you want to help a guy out, please consider subscribing too. Bon chance, au revoir, and yeah.